I'm gonna show you how to easily and safely split your firewood out in the woods with an axe. When you're out in the forest, you usually don't have that sort of nice firewood you can have at home with square cut edges so they can balance on their own on the stump, if you even have a stump to split them against. Perhaps you just have a log laying on the ground. A couple of advices around out there. One of them is to lay a piece of firewood flat, rest the axe against it, lift it all together and smack it down. That's a very good and safe technique. You can slightly injure your fingers if you're not careful, and that happens if you grip the handle of the axe over the piece of firewood, because when it comes down it can happen that you just smack into the piece of firewood. Yeah, that hurts a little bit. Not really dangerous though, but you should probably want to avoid that. Then there's another tip that goes around. I'm sure you've all seen it. Trying to balance your piece of firewood in an upright position by holding it with another stick, as if this is in any way safe. I mean, who in their right mind would want to split firewood like this? So I totally reject that method. A much better, easier and safer way to split your firewood in an upright position is to just support it with your other hand and don't chop down with the axe. You don't have to chop to split firewood with your axe. Just place it on top of the firewood, lift it all, and then send it down towards your stump or log. And when it splits, let go with your other hand, like that. Much better control. You can split really small kindling with this method safely. Just tap it gently. See? Rest the axe on a piece of firewood, tap it a little bit, and actually when you can feel the axe biting into the firewood, you don't even need your other hand. You can remove that and there's no way that you will cut yourself using this method. See? Quick, safe and easy. Oh, but what if the axe bounces off and onto my hand, you say? Well, then you weren't paying attention. You're not supposed to chop down like that. Place it on the firewood, rest it there. Lift the whole thing and tap it a few times, so when it sits there, split it like that. And if you think it's problematic making your axe stick to the firewood like that, your axe just isn't sharp enough. Sharpen it. And now I'm gonna demonstrate the same methods using a log for support instead of a tree stump. Here's the first method. Lay your piece of firewood flat and hold it in the back end. Put your axe on the front and lift the whole package. And split it like that. Maybe you noticed I let go before I did the actual splitting. I placed the axe on the firewood, I lifted it, tapped a few times. And since my axe is actually sharp, now the piece of firewood sits there. I don't have to have my left hand in the way. See? No problem. And now for the upright position. Same principle. Put it on your log, place your axe on top of it, tap a few times. The firewood sits on the axe's edge and there it's split. Just as easy to make kindling on a log as on a stump. If I do feel the need to support the firewood with my other hand when doing the final splitting, I'm very aware of where my fingers are, which isn't that hard if you have a functioning brain. Move your fingers to this side. You can hold the piece when you start, and when the firewood sits on the axe, you move your fingers to this side. Not there, but here. See? Tap, tap, tap. And move them. But you really don't have to support the firewood. You can just do that. I hope you found this helpful. And can we please stop doing this wobbly business now altogether? Alright, thank you for coming here. And happy and safe camping.